Hi everyone, yet again I wasn't going to video this because we've done risotto before, but then I thought, why not? Let's make a video and we can have a taste. I'm cooking this to go with a chicken dish, so I thought I'd do a separate video and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I haven't tried this one before. I love pumpkin and this one sounded really yummy, so we're going to start cooking. It's pumpkin risotto with bacon. So we're going to start off with 40 grams of parmesan cheese. I've got a clean bowl. So I'm not very organised as usual, but mainly because I wasn't going to video this, so what I've just done is run around and grabbed out everything I need and plonked it all on the bench here so that we don't have to run around getting things. So now we're going to go next, and 10 seconds, speed 9. And then pop in a bowl. That was 10 seconds, speed 9. Let's have a look. Okay, so good. Now we're going to, next step is the pumpkin. So we're going to put 500 grams of water. So it says to insert the simmering basket. So what I've got is I've got some chopped up pumpkin in there. And then weigh into the simmering basket 300 grams of pumpkin peeled and cut into pieces. So I don't know, it's a little bit over 300 grams, plus we're weighing the simmering basket as well. So then we're going to drizzle pumpkin with a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. And season with 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of sea salt and 2 pinches of ground black pepper. Perfect. Next, then we're going to put the lid on with the measuring cup, and we're going to steam that for 15 minutes at 100 degrees on speed 1. So rightio, I'll leave that and I'll be back in 15. So yeah, we've just steamed that pumpkin. So it says to transfer the pumpkin into a bowl and set aside. So with your simmering basket, so the spatula's got this little hook here, and that just hooks. There's a hole at the hinge, and that just hooks and lifts out like that. So this is actually hot, so I want to tip this in here without burning myself. So if you've got bowls that you absolutely love, this here, I've got 2 of these left. I used to have heaps of them. They were like $2, and they were microwave noodle bowls. They were for cooking 2-minute noodles in. And we love these. We use them for everything in the microwave, but I use them for things like this too. And I'm going to be so sad when they wear out. So now I'm going to clean and dry the mixing bowl. So I'll empty this water out, give it a quick rinse, and I'll be back. That's one clean, dry mixing bowl. Now we're going to put, it says 30 grams of shallot, so I've got one small onion, and it'll probably be like 100 grams, 109. And now we're going to chop that. I don't mind adding a little bit more onion to a dish. 5 seconds speed 5, we're going to chop that for. Let me put that over there. And we're going to scrape down the sides. Now I didn't wash the lid then because there wasn't anything really on the lid because it had the steaming basket in place and no food had got on the lid. Rightio. We're going to add 100 grams of rindless bacon. Oops. So this here, cut into thin slices. What's this? This weighs 400 grams, so I only need a little bit of it. I reckon about 4 rashers, if I can get into it. Alright, scissors it is. Okay, let's see what this weighs. $101 grams, there you go. 40 grams of butter. Okay, I'll put the butter away, have I? I have it. Now we're going to put this on and we're going to give this a quick saute because we're going over, is it 95 degrees? We've got to put the simmering basket on instead of the measuring cup. Oh yeah? I'll be back in 5 minutes. Righto. Now we're going to add the rice. So, and I'm using arborio rice, 320 grams. So I have got, I don't know if this is enough, but if it's not, I've got more. Yeah, it's actually 330 grams, perfect. Now we're going to pop that on with the lid and we're going to saute the rice 3 minutes, 120 degrees on speed 1. Rightio? I do love risotto because it's very, bung the ingredient in and then press go and you've got a bit more time to yourself. So risotto is one that's particularly satisfying just because of how labour intensive making risotto conventionally is. So rightio, I'll be back in 3 minutes. Okay, so now we're going to add the wine. So it says 60 grams of dry white wine. So I've just got, I don't know if there's 60 grams in there, there may be, but if there's not, I'm just going to make it up with water because I don't want to open a whole new bottle just to make risotto. So but there could be enough in here. Yep. Little little dribble for drinking. I'll have to drink that now because that's not enough to put back in the fridge. Okay. Now we're going to saute that some more. One minute, 100 degrees, speed 1. Rightio. And now we're going to add water. Oops. That smells delicious. Smell is definitely the favourite part of it. Cooking is just all the different smells. Okay, and all the flies love it too. So I love using leftover risotto to make the arancini balls. And this is why I want to make this one, because I want to have a go at doing the pumpkin risotto arancini balls. Okay, a tablespoon of vegetable stock paste. So vegetable stock paste is one of my favourite things, my favourite ingredients that I make in the Thermomix. It really does make a difference. And I do make all the different stock paste. So I don't just make the vegetable stock paste, I make the beef stock paste, the chicken stock paste and the vegetable stock paste. Because I really love the different flavours it offers if you actually use the appropriate stock paste. Whoops. I'll just leave that. And it's sea salt to taste. Now I'm only going to put a sprinkle in, just a pinch in here, because there is quite a lot of salt in your stock paste. Okay, now what we're going to do here is, because that's been sautéing, the rice will be stuck to the bottom. So I'm just going to give that a bit of a stir to loosen the rice off the bottom, otherwise it'll cook to the bottom and then burn. And now here's the goods time. This is when we just put the lid on, turn it on, and away we go. 8 minutes, 100 degrees, speed 1 with the blade in reverse. Rightio. We'll leave that to cook, and then I'll be back to go on with the next step. Okay. Now we're going to add the pumpkin. Grams of frozen green peas, so I'm not going to add any peas. And we're going to put the lid on the simmering basket, and we're going to cook it for another 5 minutes. Rightio? And then you can prolong cooking time if necessary, until the risotto is cooked to your liking. So I'll leave that and I'll come back and I'll try it out and I'll see if it needs more time. Alright, so we're gonna give it a quick taste and see if it's cooked enough. I won't use that. That's got stock paste on it. That won't be delicious. So, I mean, risotto is always quite runny when you finish cooking it because it does absorb, as it sits, it absorbs the rest of the liquid. I think I am going to give that another minute. And then what we're going to do is I'll cook that for another minute. Then we've got to leave it to rest in the bowl for another minute. And then put it into a thermal server. So what I'll do is I'll come back when I'm ready to put it into the thermo server. So I'll just go back, take that back to a minute. Okay, I'll be back when I'm ready for it to go into the thermo server. Rightio. What are we going to do? We've got to transfer it into the thermo server. We're going to add the reserved parmesan cheese and stir through. And we're going to, so just stir that through, then leave it to sit until we're ready for dinner. So if I put the lid on this, the thermo server keeps the food hot for up to 2 hours. So, I'll just put the lid on and leave it until we're ready to eat. But let's have a taste. So I just got a little bit of rice, a little bit of pumpkin, a little bit of bacon. Very hot. That is too hot to really taste. So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to get another little bit and I'm going to blow on it a bit more. That's really nice. That bacon's like a smoky American bacon. It's really, really delicious. Okay. The pumpkin is really nice. It's still got a bit of structure to it. It's got a nice bite to it, but it's cooked all the way through. Alright, anyway, I'll stop doing that. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, could you please give it a thumbs up and pop over to my channel and subscribe? And I really hope I'll see you next time.